Genesis chapter 22 verse 12 says, He said, Do not lay your hand on the boy or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, seeing you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most recognizable landmarks on the planet. Built as the grand entrance to an 1889 World Trade Fair, the tower receives thousands of visitors every year and is a favorite spot for romantic rendezvous. But when it was built, there was a ferocious opposition. A group of leading artists and writers, including the author of The Three Musketeers, Alexander Dumas, filed a petition that read, We, the writers, painters, sculptors, architects, and lovers of the beauty of Paris, do protest with all our vigor and all our indignation in the name of French taste and endangered French art and history against the useless and monstrous Eiffel Tower. History vindicated Alexander Eiffel. In 1889, he was roundly condemned. Today, when we look back, he is praised. His story shows us that what matters is not the opinions others have of us and what we do. These will change according to what is culturally fashionable, but holding on to what we believe to be the values and wisdom of God. The red portion, the climb is over. Abraham and Isaac are high up on the mountain and begin to prepare the altar. During this preparation, Isaac does not run. He does not complain or question. Just as Abraham completely trusts God, so Isaac trusts his father and he lets Abraham bind him with rope. With urgency, we see that God interrupts and tells Abraham to drop everything. These actions have proven that Abraham holds nothing higher than God, not even his only son. To affirm his pleasure and role as provider, God brings a ram to be sacrificed instead of Isaac. This powerful section closes with God swearing to fulfill his promises to an even greater extent. Abraham's descendants will be incredibly numerous and victorious, and thanks to this day when the will of God intersected with the obedience of man. When God asks us to walk in a certain way, it is usually for two reasons. Because the destination will be much better. And second, because the journey will grow us. Now there is something common in both these reasons. And the common thing is, it will be preceded by difficulty. Obedience to God is not straightforward. It doesn't always feel good or make the most sense. However, when the perfect will of God meets the complete obedience of man, it is the most powerful force for change on earth. Let us then ask God to give us the endurance to be obedient to His will, especially when it doesn't make sense to us. Take up the challenge. Obedience means nothing higher than God.